Hello everyone, welcome to this ColorCL Siesta Asian Market Romance Edition review. So ColorCL just released a new monthly pack of 5 of their most popular romance colors. However, there is a big difference, and that is the pupil hole size of these lenses. These colors have a wider pupil hole size than the existing 6-month romance lenses, which have a pupil size of 4.5 millimeters, and these new Asian edition lenses have a pupil size of 5.5 millimeters. So that is quite a difference. So I just wanted to show you guys how they look, and I'm really excited because I have a feeling these are going to have less of a bug eye effect than the original romance colors. So let's take a look at all 5 of these colors. So first up is the Romance Cedar. I am absolutely obsessed with this color. It is so unique, it is so multi-dimensional and deep. In the center, it's kind of like a gray sandy brown, and then I also think the opacity on these lenses is a little bit lower to help with the blending with my natural iris. I think the contrast looks pretty good. It looks pretty natural. So beautiful, you guys. So in the center, it's that really pretty gray sandy brown, and then it fades out into what looks like a muted blue gray, and then of course classic defining dark limbo ring for the romance edition to enlarge your eyes and make them look rounder and give you that youthful type of look. In natural daylight, they look cooler, so they look more so on the blue gray side, as opposed to in the artificial lighting you can see more of the greener tones. I just really love these lenses because I love the color combination. I love how they change depending on the lighting, and then even from a distance they actually look more green than blue. These are one of my favorite romance colors in the entire collection, and I am really liking the larger pupil hole personally. Like I said, less bug eye effect. Next up is the Romance Dian. These are a classic cool toned baby pastel blue color. So pretty. I absolutely love this blue color. I think it's bright, it's vivid, it stands out, but it is not too extra where it looks fake. They made them just bright enough to stand out, but not too bright. And I personally think the larger pupil hole on this color is not as flattering because there is a little bit more of a contrast. So I think that if you have lighter eyes, maybe more honey brown eyes, or you have more hazel colored eyes, then I think that you could definitely pull these lenses off because there's going to be less contrast in the pupil hole ring. And then these lenses end off with a really subtle sort of soft gray limbo ring, not as sharp and defining as the previous color Cedar that we looked at, more of a softer, subtler limbo ring on these lenses. Overall, I absolutely adore this blue color. I am a huge fan of the baby blue lenses. Next up is the Romance Green, and I'm pretty sure that these are my favorite. It's between these and the Cedar. Look at how absolutely stunning these lenses look against my medium brown eyes. The blending is flawless. So they make me look like I have true hazel eyes because, again, my medium brown goes so well with the green of this color that they look like natural hazel eyes. So the blending is perfect. I love the wider pupil hole. I love that my own iris comes through because the melding is so perfect. The colors just marry together perfectly. And so in the center, it's sort of like a gray toned green, almost a more muted green, with a very low opacity, and then it fades out into this super bright, vibrant light green, and then ends off with a very subtle sort of brown limbo ring. Overall, the effect is just absolutely gorgeous. These lenses, I want to point out, are, I would say that they're like a little bit more extra than the iris line, but because there's no bug eye effect, especially with this color, I would definitely put these in the top green lenses for ColorCL that they offer. Definitely this is definitely one of their brightest, most natural green lenses that they are selling right now. They look so striking from a distance. They make me look exotic, and they do what a color contact is designed to do, which is make the eyes stand out. Huge fan of the Romance Green. Next up is a classic, which is the Romance India. This is one of ColorCL's best selling colors, and you can really see why. Take a look at how original, how exotic, how beautiful this color is. This color especially complements those with very dark brown eyes and a warm skin tone, dark tanned or olive. This color is the icing on the cake. Even though it's a strange color combination, if you come up really close in the zoomed in shots, you'll see that in the center it's this beautiful warm toned golden sandy brown with beautiful opacity, again lower opacity to totally eliminate the bug eye effect. Then it fades out into a deeper, more golden sandy brown. And then on the outside is this subtle but gorgeous electric blue limbal ring. I do want to point out that the limbal rings in this edition are a little bit more toned down, subtle, and muted than they are in the original Romance colors. However, you do see that electric blue on the outside, which beautifully complements the entire lens, brings the whole lens together. It's so beautiful. This color looks amazing, again, against darker skin tones. I highly recommend that you check out other ColorCL reviews, specifically of Romance India, to see just how beautiful these lenses look on a darker eye. So I'm really happy that they chose Romance India to be part of this entire edition, because it is definitely one of ColorCL's most classic colors. And last is the Romance Brown. This is the warmest color in this entire collection. So again, it's going to look really, really good against dark olive, yellow undertone, tanned skin tones. Going to complement you beautifully. I think they're going to suit medium or dark brown eyes because there's not really much contrast in the pupil hole ring, as you can see. And I absolutely love this brown color. I think it's a classic brown. It's a beautiful, beautiful warm toned sandy brown golden color with a little bit of a hint of green, a very subtle hint of green. And overall, this color combination is gorgeous, and the color deepens as it fades out, and then it's ended off with a more prominent sort of caramel brown limbal ring. I know a lot of people really adore the Romance Brown. It's one of their favorites in the Romance collection, and as I've said, I think it suits both medium and very dark brown eyes. You can't lose with this color if you're looking for a pair of very bright, vibrant, beautiful, enlarging brown lenses that don't look fake. They're still going to look very natural because no bug eye effect. Overall, really, really pleased with the Romance Brown in this edition. So as previously mentioned, all 5 of these lenses last an entire month, and that's good news for you if you have very sensitive eyes and you don't do well with 6-month or yearly lenses. This is a great option for you to try. The lenses are thinner and more comfortable, and they are retailing for $38.21 for 5 monthly pairs. And if you use my discount code Danica10, you can get them to around $35 US for this entire pack of 5 colors. I am really, really happy with this edition. I am a huge fan of the Romance colors, but I could not really pull them off just because there's a little bit too much bug eye effect for my medium brown eyes. Thankfully, they played up the opacity enough and widened the pupil hole enough to totally eliminate that from these lenses. So I can definitely pull off a lot of these colors now without a bug eye effect at all. Absolutely zero. So I'm happy that they released this Asian market edition out globally, and I'll link the pack below. I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I will see you all in the next. Bye!